Good Lord, I was not trying to start it off like that for real. I was not trying to start the live off like that. That was nasty. I'm sorry, chat. I'm getting over a cold, so that's why. This shit hit me on Thursday. I did NyQuil for 2 days. Thursday, Friday. Saturday, I went to the zoo, bro. And then Sunday, I taught some yoga. Usually, I try to leave my Sundays open. But, man, I did not mean to start the live coughing. I was about to start the live on a funny note. I was going to be like, yo, I'm on fire. If you are in the area and you know that radio station with Charlemagne the God, if you get that station, you know what the reference. You actually get to see me drink some Zunkin. Okay? So, today, I need to make sure. Okay, this is on Do Not Disturb. I'm lit. We're going to finish up this goods hoodie. So, welcome, chat. I have not done an official hello. How are we doing? It's Monday. I'm trying to get it together, bro. Oh, my ass tired. Because I have a video I wanted to film. Oh. Yes, that's my chest crack. There's a video I want to film once I finish this hoodie. I got the Cricut and everything set up, and I just been like watching TikToks. I just like, this is my completely alone time I get. So just enjoying that for a moment. What else I need to catch y'all up on? New streaming time. So if you're seeing this, I will be streaming Monday through Friday, potentially, because you know life changes. I might have stuff I gotta go do. One of these days I might need to take y'all to the office. Today we're finishing up my goods hoodie. So if you want a goods hoodie, let me know. This is all hand stitched. I finished this last evening, like 6. I finished this at 6. Like, bro. Somebody ordered this hoodie. They contacted me. I'm from Wisconsin. They said they in New York. In New York, we got Millie Rock. Hoodie in my sock. So I'm gonna be shipping this hoodie to New York. If you would like a goods hoodie, let me know. This is made from recycled denim. And then I embroider on it. And then I do magic stuff to lay it down so it doesn't fringe. But everything in my shop is handmade. This hoodie is going to New York. Yay! So we're going to be putting some more vinyl on it. Front and back. Because you know, bro, when you shop with Confidential Goods, if you are new here, the best store to shop at, I'm going to be so biased when I say this, is Confidential Goods. I'm the artist. I'm the fiber artist. I'm the designer. I'm the marketer. I'm everything, bro. I make one-of-a-kind art. So this is a commission we're about to finish up. Bro, I told y'all, if you follow my Instagram and my TikTok, I'm only producing heat. Like, I'm not holding back. If you are new here, bro, that hoodie is almost done. My turnaround is unheard of, okay? Understand that. This, I just finished. I need to turn the light on. This is made completely out of yarn. If you are not subscribed, I don't know what you doing, okay? For real. So y'all can see. Maybe I can turn this over so you get a little better view. I don't play. This is all handmade. I do not play. This is a yarn painting. I do yarn paintings, big and small. And you don't even need to put a frame on it, bro. Bro. So I finished this. This is a local pickup in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. If you're local, hit my line. I can't think of it. The Soldier Boy song. Something, something, and it frees me. I don't know. My husband plays that song, but I put the hardware on and it's signed. I shipped my last painting to Atlanta, Georgia. So shout out to you for, if people want me to shout them out, if you get an order, let me know. That blue house I made and made it safely. That was like my first painting I shipped. Like I shipped rugs before. Bro, this is yarn. I'm a fiber artist. So I do yarn paintings. I was just showing you, this is a commission I finished. We're going to be working on my goods hoodies. Bro, my goods hoodies are one of a kind. I literally got another order for my goods hoodie, and it's from Green Bay, Wisconsin. So let me show you. They said they want to schedule a pickup. Yes. They said they want to schedule a pickup. This is their order. This is a different order. If you shop with me, this is my business card. It has like, these are my first creations. And bro, I've only gotten better. So I do embroidery, I make rugs, I do custom jeans, and I hand sew stuff. So this is a hand sewn pillow. I have the pillow. I can show y'all the pillow. Everything is made by hand. I do the branding myself. This is where you can hit me up. So you can screenshot that, reverse the image. You can also find me on Instagram, Confidential Goods, but I make all, if you are new here, like for things that I've made eels and escalators. I literally hand sewed the dice. My friend has those. She brought those from me. Anything you can think of, bro. I make rugs. I can get you some awesome drip. I was just showing y'all my yarn painting, but this is another order, bro. I am so appreciative of the orders that have come in. Although also, if you're new here, we're going to be doing a slightly different streaming schedule. So if you want to catch my streams and see me making my art, or if you get a custom order and you want to see your custom order be made live, around 8:30 Central Time, so around this time for about an hour, I'm going to be streaming. Well, I'll try to stream like Monday through Friday. So these are my goods totes. I only have one more of these left, and it's purple. No, it's pink. They got the lavender one. My totes are only $10. And I designed this myself, and I pressed this myself, all of that. Everything is done in-house. I don't play that game where I'm going to get like a third party. Then it doesn't count as being handmade. It did not go through your hands. Anyway, that's a whole other philosophy idea I have. This, I was low-key like, I want to keep this hoodie. Everything I make, I love so much. So this is a size medium. This has been paid for already. This is how my other style of goods hoodies look. This is all hand stitched. I don't play. I told y'all, if you're new here, I told y'all all 2025 is straight heat. You can't make this with a machine. So it says goods because my brand is Confidential Goods. Established 2020. This is hand tie-dyed. I'm not playing. Hand tie-dyed. Down the sleeves, I put flowers all around. Both sleeves. There's no other hoodie like this. Most t-shirt brands, and I don't mean to bash the t-shirt brands, they just kind of cheap out and they'll put like a little image on the like the chest pocket or an image on the front, and then they'll just forget about the back, bro. When I make my hoodies, they are one of one. This is hand tie-dyed, hand embroidered, and I also add the vinyl on it, so front and back. It's a whole art piece all around. So, one of one. This hoodie is going to Green Bay, Wisconsin. I was debating on keeping this because I am a medium. This is so cute. It says the goods. And this is all hand stitched. So, they got that tote. They got this hoodie. And then this is a mirror I made. This mirror is for your wall. Thank you, Jerry. This says, "You are beautiful." Everything is handmade by me. I make the tags myself, Confidential Goods. This one goes on your wall. I put the hardware and everything there. So hit me up, bro. I have made over 200 designs. I need to reactivate my website. I do mine through Wix, and Wix did not tell me that I pay for the year. And then it did not tell me. It was like mid-August it expired, but I was doing commission, so I really wasn't on the website. But if you are interested, I need to restart the website to make it live or whatever to pay for it. But my Instagram has all of like my most recent stuff on there. So they got that mirror. Bro, this is what I mean. Like, just keep going with your shit. Because these mirrors, This is crazy. That is BS from Wix. Cause I just been busy. If you're new here, I've been doing markets. It's like the middle of market season. I'm pretty sure I had a market that weekend, and then it was like it expired, and then I got messages from people, your website's not working. What the fuck? Okay, just send me a picture of what you're interested in. So I was like trying to do that. But what I was gonna say, all of these flower mirror rugs, if you are new here or if you're a returning subscriber, I made these rugs in like 2023 and they all sold in 2025. So just like be patient. Like this is crazy. This is my pumpkin spice one. I made a cow print one and they all said you are beautiful. And then I had a sage one and all three of those sold. This one just sold and it's going to Green Bay, Wisconsin. The rest of them are all like local in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And then I gave like the purple one I made to my mom because her favorite color is purple. But be patient. Like it's crazy to say most of the stuff that I've made over the years, this year is the year it's selling. So like a lot of my heat when I really started to get good at making my art was like 2023, and I had so many rugs from 2023 sell and some jeans that I made I think 2022 2023, all of those hand embroidered jeans, those take me a good minute to make. Those sold. I'm gonna just put these back real quick. Because I really actually need to finish this up, but I'm gonna hit that person up. I appreciate the orders that came in. The next commission I'm going to be working on is my friend wants to do a corset, and forgive me for my mispronunciation, but Dias do, the Day of the Dead. And I'm also sick too, so I'm trying not to choke over my mucus. TMI. I'm getting over the cold, but I'm going to be making a corset. It's going to be like hand painted, and then I'm going to do like my yarn art. So I'll show you, bro, I don't play with my yarn. Let me move this out the way. So they wanted it like this. It's going to be flowers. The flowers are going to be painted on. So these are available too. These are women's sizes, but this is a medium in denim. This is a denim jacket I made. I hand painted the flowers on it. So I'm going to be painting the stems, like painted. And then this is the yarn art I was telling y'all about. Thank you so much, Chillin'. Is it Chillin' or Zillin'? I'm chopped too. But this is made out of yarn. This is all hand stitched by me. I don't play. Thank you so much. I do have stationery stuff. It's chilling. I have stationery stuff. So my goal is to make it like a shop that's within everybody's price range. When I get my website back up, I do my sales for the whole month. So if you're interested and you've seen the stuff I posted, you can scroll and see like my stationery stuff. So I'm still having my sales even though the website's not live. I'm going to get to that eventually because I have to pay for this booth. The booths have just been eaten. What's good, Rico? The booths have just been eaten into the budget because I got another $95 booth. They said they would split it. So I need to pay half now. That's why I've been delaying my website. Unless I get an order or something in. This code is just crazy, bro. Unless I get an order in, then I have to do it like on a monthly thing. But I don't know. My finances have just been crazy. And just going out on faith, I've lost track, but around like 5 commissions. So I'm just very appreciative of what's literally kept me going and just afloat. And then I'll hit a market, but we're slowing up on the markets. I think I have 2 more markets this season, and then we just go strictly to the store, and I gotta just keep marketing online because then there's no more street markets. Bro, my son just went to school. He already got a code. He made me a code. That's huge. Yeah. So you see my setup. If y'all are new to my page, you can go to my community tab and I'll post every single one of my booths. I pre-plan everything. Everything is thought out. There's so much thought and care into the stuff that I do. But for market season, I try to end that like in the fall, early fall. I'm not trying to haul no tent. I'm not trying to haul no tables and slip with on some ice because I'm in Wisconsin. But yeah, this was the yarn art I was telling y'all about. The next commission after I finish this hoodie up, which I need to get started on, because I'm on a time limit. My son, he goes half days, so I gotta be ready. But this is made completely out of yarn. I'm going to be doing this with the corset. So the flowers I'm going to be making out of yarn and stitching those in. And then the stems are going to be painted. So if you've never seen like a painted jacket, that's what they look like. But yeah, so join the Confidential Goods tribe. I be having the sales for the entire month, just so it's affordable for everybody. Everybody gets a chance to take advantage of the deal, the sales, all of that. Yeah. And then you can hit my email for the commissions. Okay, so you woo. Oh my goodness, felt like I was chugging the Dunkin'. It's like weird because the sun is like kind of rising. Now I can see what the seasons are changing because it used to be like real bright in here. But yeah, so I'm gonna need to turn my other light on. Unless it's trying to get bright in the other room. But my Cricut needs to be able to see. Today we're gonna be putting vinyl. Actually, I don't need this hoodie over here until I start pressing with my iron. We're gonna be putting vinyl on my hoodie. This is recycled denim and this is hand stitched. Bear has made a great transition. I haven't had any complaints or anything like that. A lot of the kids, the new small kids that were going into schools, some of them were crying. I had seen, and Bear was just like, all right, so this where I go? So, I mean, he was really chill about it. You know, you just prepare them and tell them about it. But, like, I don't know what parents be doing to be making the kids so nervous to go to school, bro. Because, like, this is the funny thing. I told him, all right, I went to the grocery store the other day, and I got, which bowl is this? I got extra applesauce because the parents help with restocking the pantry. So I got some extra little applesauce packets, and I told Bear, I need to go into school with you so I can give your teacher the applesauce. And he said, adults aren't allowed in school, parents aren't allowed in school. It's only for kids. And I said, well, I got to drop it off to your teacher. But you know, the teachers are adults. So adults do be going into your school. And he was just laughing. All right, we're going to be cutting some vinyl. The next goods, like, I hate to leave y'all hanging. I have so many ideas, and then I'll get a commission that comes in, and I'm so fucking grateful. Like, y'all don't understand how grateful I am. I'm just, it's the one thing that's just been eating at me. I need to save up. There's a medical bill for my son I need to pay for, and insurance is not going to cover it. So I've just been grateful for those orders that have been coming in. I forgot what I was going to say, but, oh, for my upcoming projects and why I hate to leave y'all hanging. Because I want to get to them, but then when it's a commission, I don't play about that. I want to have a good turnaround, and I want to, you know, work on it. So, yeah, it was Japanese cherry blossom yarn painting. I had that palm tree was a commission. The blue house was a commission. The goods hoodies we're working on right now is a commission. I had like a digital print commission I did. I feel like I'm missing one. I don't remember. Maybe I feel like it was 5. And now I'm about to finish this commission today, and then I have a corset that's going to be dropped off probably within this week because they need it by the end of October. So it gives me enough time to paint. The paint should go quick. It's the stitching, so I need to see. I'm going to do like an outline stitching to make it look like flowers with the yarn, and it's once I bring it to life, I don't play. Like, it sounds like what is she talking about? But once you see it, it's the funny thing. I did a video on that. What I send my clients is the funniest thing. He's a true. What I'll send them like something I drew in Snapchat. I'll take a picture of a blank screen and I'll be like, this is what your rug is gonna look like, or this is what remember that jean jacket I did with the lavenders on it? I made that for Amanda who watches. And the little bumblebees. I literally I drew it in Snapchat and I said this is what it's gonna be looking like for real. And then you saw how that jean jacket came out, like trying to put like the draft together so everybody is on the same page. That's like the funny thing for me. Okay, I need to get my cutter out. We're on 38%. I'm gonna have to tether y'all in a moment because the battery life be going real fast. I turn the other light on. The battery life be going fast on here. Oh yeah, we had issues with the Cricut, so before I get started, we need to hook up my Cricut to the thing. Let's make sure that's connected. I didn't even get to tell y'all. This was crazy. Okay, let's try connecting. This is the thing that takes most of the time. Oops. What the heck? Oh, it says it's connected. We don't need those connected. I accidentally clicked on the headphones and then I clicked on the speaker. Yes, that one. I literally, you have to scroll on my TikTok because I can't like repost. I would repost my photos to my shorts on here, but when I drew the draft of how the jacket was gonna look, I had a picture of the hoodie. I keep calling it a hoodie because we're about to work on a hoodie right now. But that jean jacket, I had a picture in my camera roll I took of it, and I just drew dots. Like, this is going to be the beeline of, the little dots from the bee flying, and then the lavenders, they were all just dots. So that's why it's funny to say that. But we got the Cricut connected. What we have to do, I need to upload my image. So I need to find a smaller piece of vinyl. We're going to put the established. Give me that password. This is a small piece of vinyl. I'm actually going to... Where's the hoodie? I have a small and an extra large in that denim design if y'all were interested. I only have a small and an extra large that are already pre-made. So this is a small with the recycled denim I was telling y'all about. And I actually found a thread that matched the same shade as like when you see jeans sewn. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'm going to measure this to make sure I have the same size and I try to keep it uniformal. On the hoodie. This also has a measuring thing on it, so I just be using that. This is like 4 inches. I had this at 2 inches. That seems a little big. Slice City, you know what that means. Now, if 4 inches. We could work with that. I don't think that's too big. All right, we'll do 4 inches. We got to make sure we have that. It has to be reversed. Otherwise, that's a huge fuck up. No, we don't need to save the project. I'm going to find a small piece of vinyl. Make sure we mirror that hole. Do not play with that. I'm going to move that to that there. This is going to be an iron-on. I need to go in my dresser to find it. Slide city, you know what that means. I'm gonna use this piece and I'm gonna get some I'm gonna get some scissors and I'm gonna cut this. 4 inches. I'll just leave that. This is a 6-inch piece of vinyl. I don't was. I should have seen how long it was real quick. But yes, we're using black vinyl, by the way, if you're wondering. It's not even that big. I'll just go to 2. I don't even need to do it that big. Was good. Just a reminder for the new peoples, we kind in the chat, we just vibe and we chillin'. Where's my cutter? Where's my cutter? Cutter. No, I'm chopped, bro. What am I doing? Bro, what are you doing? Slash it. You know what that means. See? I literally, you know what's the funny thing? If you're not on my TikTok, go follow my tickety-tock. It's Ashlee Tuck. It's the same here. I reposted a video I made from like 2022. Whatever you do, don't throw away your scraps. What's good? I said, hey. I did say, like, okay. Yeah, we're not going to spam the chat. That's what I was saying. But yeah, save your scraps. There's something I'm always making. Oh, when I make the ribbons, I'll show you like when I make a custom rug. My friend still needs to pick up their rug. If you order a custom rug from me, then you'll get a custom ribbon. And so then I always get like extra oddly long pieces of vinyl. I'm doing a lot of talking, bro. I need to focus. Focus is good. Take it real slow. I keep getting distracted. I meant to tell y'all about yoga yesterday. Yoga was really fun. I taught at the Veteran Sanctuary. Real cute, like tucked away. It was tucked away because of the traffic, probably. Beautiful space. Like they had like meditation cushions. I think they had extra mats. Beautiful hardwood floors to do the class in. So if the video, if you go to my Instagram, Ashlee's Crazy Yoga, because you know I have multiple business pages. The Ashlee's Crazy Yoga business page, that's where I post all of the yoga stuff I be doing. That space was really pretty. And then they had like on the other side of like that yoga space, they be doing jujitsu. So they had like the whole padded floor stuff. And it's all community based, donation based. So if you are interested and want to take a class with me and the funds may be, you know, I understand, like totally understand the funds may not be where they need to be. These classes are donation based or free. You can just drop in. Who is pulling? There must be some landscape people pulling up out there. I'll be teaching there again the 28th. I think that says the 28th on my calendar. If you want to come in person and you're looking for something a little bit more in the budget. There, I was going to say too, there was, I need to just get it together, y'all. Let me get this started and then we'll chat. Hold in. It's going to slide. Slide. I'll show you. The people there were really sweet, really nice. I need to set my vinyl. Wow. Okay. We're going to get this going so I can stop farting around. Low-key farting around. This shouldn't have taken that long. So, really beautiful class. There was somebody, these were like all veterans. There was somebody that brought this, they gifted me this rose quartz necklace. That was really cute. And then somebody had made so much bread. I'm going to say it wrong. What is it, farrock? You know that type of bread I'm talking about? I can't think of it. But it's like the toppings are on only on top of the bread, but they're not throughout it. But like the faraka or something type of bread. And I've had like a rosemary style of that bread before. And then they said they had, one more time through, they had like a sweet version of that bread. So it had like M&Ms and peanut butter on top of the bread. It was good. So it was a really cool space. There's always people just giving things away. So I'll be there at the Veterans Sanctuary on the 28th for a 10 a.m. yoga class, and you can just drop in. So this is so cool. I've gotten the coolest gifts, like, as a yoga teacher. One of my students, this was a few years ago, gave me like fresh eggs. Like they have like a farm. I need to cut this vinyl really quick. They have a farm and I got like 12 eggs from their farm. And my friend, they have like chickens and I recently got some eggs from them. I need to finish off the eggs. The eggs are all like different colors. It's super cool. Maybe this piece is long enough. No, that's not. These are not long. I have a bunch of halves. Not good. We need one that's 12 inches. Or at least 11. So I'm going to sound funny. 1158. I think that's as long as I need this piece of vinyl to be. Oh, I got socks. I've gotten like mugs before too. Like people are really sweet. Thank you. Yeah, that was my first time teaching there, which is crazy, you know? I still have these socks like years later. I've been teaching, so if you're new here, I've been teaching yoga since I was 19. You can follow the whole journey. I can do this the other way. But I have like some socks from like 2019 that a student got for me, and I still wear them. They're my thickest pair of socks. They're like these cute holiday socks. Need this to be at least 12 inches. I hope you're not migrating. Slashy, slashy. You know what that means? There we go. You stay in place. Mojo Jojo. I need more black vinyl. I need to put that on my craft list because I don't think this is enough. This is not a full sheet. And I need to make more tags. Everything's just coming at me. And it's almost like it's always been lock-in time, but like super lock-in time. All of this stuff you've seen at my booth, like my booths, I'm very congested. All the stuff you've seen at my booths was stuff that I made in my hibernation during my winter stage. All of those posters, mostly, because like in the winter I don't be making rugs. I have to go outside. So the vinyl is going to look like this. We're going to put this on the front. And then we're going to put this on the back. So I had just cut a small piece of vinyl and I'm going to cut a big piece of vinyl. This needs to be like a 12 by 12. So I needed a bigger piece. My lock-in time though. So I'm usually, oh, it got mad at me. I was clicking something on the screen and then it recognized it. Isn't that crazy how technology is? I'm switching my image and it saw I wasn't cutting anymore, so it unloaded itself. Okay. I had to, yeah, new project. What are you doing at the campus? Okay, view. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that. We got to make this fit the back of my shirt. This is an extra large, but I only have a 12 by 12 foot mat. Would be cool if we could just cut super big. I need 11, so 13, 12, 11, 86. What is that? Because we're still in the good range. 19, no, we can't do that. 17 inches, this got to be like... Well, what are you doing, babe? 8 by 14, even smaller. 13, 11.58, I thought. 12, 12.6, 4, 30, 11.99. Can we do that? That might be like way too close. On mat, see. It thinks I have a long mat. No, it's a 12 by 12, but I can't do it, I guess. 11.9. Can I do, no, I think it was 11.50, like I said. 11.60. Nope. Yeah, it was like 58 or some weird number. I should really write that down. 11.5. Okay. We had to size it correctly. Thank you. So I need to, before we do all that, make sure this is mirrored. And I'm gonna, while it's cutting, why did my shit disconnect? See, this is the thing I was telling y'all about. Yeah, I got a Cricut, but it's not my main thing I be using because it just disconnected itself. Now it's connected. See? Scoot on back. I already have to pee. Why? I want to show y'all, but now I need to move fast. We may need to take a commercial break. You know the song, I can't get distracted. The song, it's called Fall On by, what's his name? Adam Killer, I think that's his name. And he's the guy with the matcha, and he be doing, I was doing that, and I had my husband laughing. Because he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, that's his dance, bro. He's like, ain't no way. So he went to look up the video and saw bro doing that. So pro tip, I use painter's tape to make the vinyl stay flat because this is crazy. And another pro tip, if you work with a Cricut, don't buy none of the Cricut vinyl. If you're in a bind, in a pinch, then buy it. But you're going to get, and especially with these crazy tariffs, you're going to get one 12 by 12 sheet. You're going to get like 2 or 3 of these sheets, and they're all going to be cut individually. You'll get 2 or 3 of them. Just get the roll and then get yourself a cutter. Don't play that game. But you'll get like 2 or 3 of them for like $14 or $15. And you could just get a roll for the same price. You look at the feet you get. Maybe last year is when I brought this roll of vinyl. This isn't even my strongest form. I brought one. I have to look at my Amazon cart. Because you know they be changing the prices, by the way. This is like almost an exact match. Stay. See, it's already trying to play. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm going to be doing a TikTok to that song, Fall On, and I'm going to wear my hoodie to do it once I finish this hoodie. I don't think I'll have time today to do the video. Tomorrow, definitely going to the post office. I appreciate that person's patience. They had to wait an extra week because literally within a few days, I got that flower painting, which was my first order. So I do them based on in the order that they come in. That flower painting, and then a few days later, this inquiry about this sweatshirt. I had to wait for a sweatshirt to come in the mail. They wanted a gray hoodie, so you can pick whatever color hoodie you want. So I got that ordered while I was working on that yarn painting. So I want to get this mailed to them as soon as possible. This is some games, bro. I know you see this. That piece was too small. Get your rug orders in, and I do also offer payment plans. I keep getting lost in my thought. In the winter, when I was like my lock-in time, I have to go outside to finish backing my rugs because I use a strong glue that you shouldn't inhale inside. I thought it said it was disconnected. It's connected though. So I'm like, if you have like larger rugs, get them in. If it's smaller rugs or coasters and things like that, I can get away with using a different glue. But if it's one you want to use for your floor or like a mirror or something, I gotta go outside. So I don't be doing a whole lot of rug orders out in the winter time because my big old frame, if you've seen it. I did one. That was crazy. I have a short of it almost falling on me. That was crazy. I was in the middle of doing a live. You better stay down, girl. Stomach on flat, and something on, what's that? Why aren't you staying down? Stay down, soldier. This still trying to fill up, bro. I think I did plankton in the winter, but it stinks out the hallway. I have to put it in my hallway because the basement, I don't like putting stuff in the basement. Everything is moving. I'm gonna double tape this. And y'all, folks, I tried to tape this with small little bits of painter's tape, so let's hope this works. All right, you connecting. All right, continue. What's good with the maker? Why ain't that connected? All right, I guess I'm gonna wait for this to connect. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. BRB. Bro, this is what I mean. It's all. Is this gonna connect? Like, what the fuck? It's already 9. Hurry up, bro. Let's go. I'm gonna turn the Bluetooth on this off, and we're just gonna turn it back on. Let's connect, babe. My mouse needs to charge. This is what makes the live take long and why I don't like. This is what I was saying, like, why I don't like having Cricut as my main thing I use. I use Cricut with my branding, but what is this on 24%? The Bluetooth connection is crazy. We were just connected to cut something earlier. And I don't want to have to sit at the desk and do that. So I guess while I'm sitting at the desk, sorry, didn't mean to shake y'all. While we're sitting at the desk, because this is the Bluetooth that just be sucking. Still connected. Need to move this hoodie somewhere. Cricket gonna play games with me. Whoa, whoa, no, whoa, no, 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 whoa, whoa, no, I don't wanna do that. There. Because I got a cutting mat over here too. I should have. It either happens at the very beginning of the live where we waste time for the Cricut to decide to connect. I don't know why it disconnected. Nobody told it to do that. It's plugged in. It's not like it ran out of batteries. It's not like anybody else can jump on the Cricut. So while this is playing games, I'm trying to just peel out the vinyl. Because I for real need to get this done. It's a game of cat and mouse. Why don't we just connect you while we are? Yeah. This is crazy, bro. Cricut is still waiting to connect. Today, Cricut, when, you know, whenever you're ready. That's okay. Rocky, take your time. Or whatever Patrick was saying. Trash. Maybe it's a million devices that are trying to connect. I'm only using my phone and the computer, so I'm not sure why the Cricut is taking so long. I had time to peel this out, and I'm gonna put this in my scraps. For whatever reason, the Cricut is having issues, so put my scraps. What is good with the box? The box over there. Okay. I don't know what the problem is. We'll just... What do we have to do? It just remembers everything. Who told it to disconnect? Or I'm gonna unplug, or not unplug it. Let's get going! Let's connect. You can do it. We believe in you. Right? Most of the time why I don't be doing Cricut on live is me here sitting, not crafting, just waiting. I swear, bro. I swear. This, I swear. I have nowhere to write this down. I'm going to write it on here. 7. What's this piece of paper? 1738. 7.17 by 11.5. Why is this marker about to die? We are going to try one more time to connect this boo-boo machine. Yeah, most of the live, when I have to do a live using my Cricut, most of the time I'm just waiting. So I'm writing my measurements down. I already have the design. I don't got to do nothing with it. I just got to re-add it to my canvas. I'm going to give it one more attempt to connect. And it's not trying to do that. So we're going to quit and relaunch the stinky app. I've already updated the app since the last time I used it. It said checking for updates. There aren't any updates. It's just not a good software. Y'all need to fix this. This is crazy. Let me get these old photos off the screen. Gotta verify Cricut Design Space. I'm relaunching Cricut. Not sure what's wrong. Why my machine won't connect? Oh, so you got my shit. Let's make it. No, don't save the project. Can we just reverse? Try again. Connect, please. It says my computer says the Cricut is connected. It's the app. Now, see, now machine connected. Ooh, I want to fire on your ass. Fire! Like, bro, what is wrong with your ass? More. Like, this is the simplest cut. When I use my Cricut, I really just try to make it stupid proof. It is not user error. I promise you, it is not user error. I've gone through the user error phase. It is not me, I promise you. It's the connection of the Bluetooth, bro. Come on. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on this. I can already tell. Come on, baby. I always just do one more time just for good measure. My iron is already getting hot. So I always do deep cut with the regular blade. I do have a few different blades, but with the vinyl, I don't play because sometimes you can snap the vinyl apart, but sometimes it actually snaps beyond the cut, and then you have a messed up piece of vinyl. So I always just go over it twice, whatever I'm cutting. Unless it's like denim. When I'm cutting my denim, I got a really sharp rotary, a circular blade I use. That was kind of a cool paint on that car. But I can see the cuts that it clearly cut through when it's like fabric. With vinyl, it's got, you cut the vinyl and then you have to peel. Yeah, the iron is almost up. You got vinyl, then you got to peel this piece, the vinyl away, and then you got this clear leftovers. I'm gonna put this over here though. The front piece, that's heating up. We almost ready. 260 degrees already. Yes, sir. This I swear. And we'll turn you off. Thank you for your service, Cricket. I can just smell the burning plastic. See? This is going to be an easy cut. Move all my stuff over. This is the cord from the Cricut. We are warming up the iron. The iron is already heated up. We're going to move that hot iron to the side. Now I just need to peel the vinyl back. This one's really easy though. I don't have a difficult design to try to weed. And DENTIA. Painter tape all over me. This shit won't come off. Bro, take a hike. I haven't heard somebody say that in a minute. Bro, take a hike. Take the hike, fam. Girl. See, and then you got some more you can still say. You clean up as you go, then you'll never have a dirty craft space. Ah. Get in there. Get in there, get in there. Get in there, get in there. Arg. All right, I'm gonna set y'all up here. That's why I have multiple chargers. You are now plugged into this. This I swear. Ta-da! All right, I'm gonna take so y'all can see Switching up the angles. I need to get my paper cutter again. I'm sure it's gonna beep at me. This is all of the scrap I'm actually gonna be able to save. That's really close. Okay. We are cooking. What's for dinner? Swag. Am I gonna be able to fit this around? Probably not. It's not like a little half one, it's actually a whole roll. That's hot. Come on, baby. Lay flat. A good spot. Just want to be quiet on me. There's that pocket. We're gonna start with the hardest thing to do first. That is squishing. Check this out. Look at that, right by my coffee. I'm going to do this section by section. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Don't do that. Just push down. That's good. We're gonna do one more press down with this, but while it's kind of cooling down, I'm gonna turn off the computer. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6. All right, I'm gonna hop on over real quick. Save some power. Cancel the cut. That's crazy. I hate when shit stick to your finger. Like a sticky note I'm trying to throw away that stick to your finger. This actually looks so cold. Black on gray. I think it's gonna look really cool. So I did every section. F-I-D-E-N-T-I-A-L. Make sure all of my vinyl is already too late if that was the case, but. All right, we'll give it some time to breathe. Breathe. We have one more vinyl to add. I'm gonna throw away my scraps. What is this? Part of a rug. And after this, we will be caught up with our commissions. We just wait for that corset to come in. In the meantime, we're gonna go back to punch needling. So I'm gonna give this like a minute to cool down before I peel it off. Don't wanna scorch my fingertips. I do kind of need those. Oh, it's screeching up there. So once we finish this sweatshirt, we're gonna go back to making rugs. The light is pretty bad, but we're coming out with some mouse pads, some car coasters, and picture frame. So we'll be making rugs whenever I go live. Otherwise, I usually just work at night. Yesterday I didn't feel like working. I finished this like around 6, and then like, you know, I did a bedtime routine, and then like we did it early. Went to sleep early. Was good. Then I was just tired. I'm like, I already finished the stitching. Y'all see my sweatshirt when I'm done. We're finishing it literally on this live. The time goes by so fast because I literally have an hour before I gotta go pick Bear up. Is this Rip It? Rip It! What's good? So thank you for the likes, y'all. We're finishing up this commission. Bro, this commission is going to New York. I was like, so I asked them for their address. I'm like, what? So out of state, I have stuff in Arkansas. This is going to New York, and I have stuff in Georgia. My in-laws came and they got some stuff and then they brought it back to Georgia. But this is like actually like somebody online that reached out. So I appreciate that. Where I be? Oh, so I made a community post. I said I'm probably with the new school schedule, I will be going live like around 8:30 to 9:30. So around this time frame, potentially. I also need to call Hobby Lobby. My friend is asking me to try to sew up their leather purse. So I still have my leather needles. I could do like a saddle stitch, I'm thinking, on that. And I'm going to see if there's any leather glue potentially I need, because it's like the strap, the little flap that holds the shoulder strap. That's what I need to sew. Here we go, y'all. So I'm going to call Hobby Lobby to see if they have leather yarn, leather floss. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, in the community tab, I said there's going to be a new streaming schedule. So around for an hour. And because tomorrow I'll probably go to the post office. I want to do a video with this sweatshirt before I send it off. I want to make sure I take some photos. I don't want to rush myself. Tomorrow I'll be sending this hoodie off. There we go. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll just put that over there as long as it don't go crazy. And then we said, yes, school. So I have a new schedule with the school time. I finished this yesterday. This is all hand stitched. And I added some glue to reinforce it. We are adding the final touch to our sweatshirt. I took Bear to the zoo yesterday, thank you. I took on Saturday. And I'm getting over a cold. It's just been a lot. Trying to line this up has been a little crazy for me. All right, that looks Gucci. Warm the space. You know, you got a primer. Matter of fact, all of this should just be ironed. I did hit it with some glue. I want to make sure it's flat. Lay your ass down. All right, that's primed. Fingers. Fingers. This is like always the scary part, bro. Ten, 9, 8. We're gonna let that chill for a minute. show. You gotta lay it down. People be giving them ones where you can just press and walk away. I was thinking about that. I'm like, I don't need a huge iron just in the room accessible to little people. So that's why I'm cool with having my little portable iron. I gotta move around. I thought the easiest thing, I told y'all this before. Cricut released the clamshell. It's called a clamshell iron. When you see people pressing t-shirts and stuff, they using a clamshell where they don't have to put manual pressure on it. They released the clamshell. The clamshell was already around. There was ones for like 170, 150, 170 was what the cheapest I was seeing like years ago when I was looking for irons. But then I just, you know, got the iron you all see now. Cricut wanted to come out with one for $1,000 when there's ones already accessible to people for $150, $170. Cricut lost their mind. I think like a year ago, we're having this flash sale. And then that ended up being the actual price was like $2 something. I'm like, yeah, that Gucci man. Yeah, that was kind of crazy for y'all. Yeah, it's called a heat press. This is a t-shirt press or whatever you want to say. I'm going to do this one more time. This is still on. I'm sure these are expensive too now. But I got one. I'm like, I ain't going to be pressing nothing huge, nothing crazy. Because you know I do a lot of intricate stuff. So this is my bigger iron. And you've seen I have a smaller one. The smaller one I use. I'm going to turn this off. I think I can grab it. This one's really cute. This is my small one I got. And so I already had my big iron on because I pressed the back, which was a big decal. But this smaller one I put on the front, my bigger iron was already heated up. But for like, if I'm doing a lot of small stuff or I'm making like tags, then I use the small one in general. It just didn't make sense for me to heat up 2 irons. Then they sit on my workstation for like half the day until they cool off. And I just reuse the parchment paper. Yeah. I put parchment on the back as well because there is a decal on the back. Just to make sure it stays put. If y'all didn't see, I finally got actual working gloves. So when I get back to punch needling, I'm going to be wearing these gloves. Protect your wrist, protect your hands. Yes, they do get hot. It's still probably hot. Patience. 9:30 freaking 7. I want to walk around here. Let me unplug the iron. So I've just been working on commissions. That's why I've been. Yes, the gloves were $30. I've been waiting to buy those because I've been using this little wrist brace. But if you work with your hands a lot, you get yourself something for your hands. I was using this, and like you can snap it around, it's Velcro. For a while, I'm like, I need actual gloves. And so like on my journey before I just settled and got that little stanky, the black wrist thing, I seen like some mentholated ones. I couldn't get over the smell. I got those in person, like these are nasty. I returned those, and then these don't have a smell. They're just like pressure socks, but for your hands, so you don't get cramps and stuff like that. Because I'm going to be doing a whole frame. Like, it's been crazy. Sales have been all right for the markets, but for like the last 2 months, I've just been doing commissions. Like, I'm so fucking grateful. I will always say that. I'm so grateful. And I haven't had time to restock stuff. So I'm just grateful that I've still had inventory for these markets. Like, you know, you sign up for like months in advance. What's good, Rebecca? And still just having the inventory. Because y'all see my booths when I post my booth. My room is crowded. I've been thinking of one of these days taking y'all to my office. Because I need to drop off this big old painting at the office to create some space in here. Do I put the iron again, or are you cool? Is you cool? Huh? I said, what? I don't know if you heard that one. You get one time to mess with me, and then you get the boot. That's the clean version, but is you cool? It's probably gonna be hot if I try it on, but I want to show y'all. We're finally done. I'm already sweating though. So yeah, let me put this on and I'll show you what you're working with. What you're working with. Be delicate. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Yes. Well, in the video that I can't think of the title of the song, and you don't seem to understand. I'm gonna hang it in there. Thank you. When I go to my shop, I have the stuff hanging in my shop. Right now it's barren because everything is packed up. Everything is packed up because I got 2 more markets. I got one next Saturday and then like one in like almost the end of October. But with this, the front, this is all hand stitched, no games. And I'm trying to show y'all the back in this small room. Hopefully y'all can see that. So, ooh, I know. What's good? So this is a custom. They asked for this custom gray color. I hand stitched this. This is recycled denim. And then I put the vinyl all the way around. Okay. I haven't been able to save any of these hoodies. I sold another one. It's going to Green Bay, Wisconsin. It was the medium. I showed y'all earlier. It was the medium size. And so I just finished this one, the medium. This is an extra large. So I'm gonna mail this tomorrow. All right, we're getting close to the end of the live. I'm gonna be doing like an hour live with y'all so if you're just joining, it's from 8:30 to 9:30. This went a little over because the Cricut would just not connect, but you got to see me finish my goods hoodie. We're gonna be starting on more rugs again. So I'm gonna be making more coasters. You can shop my coasters. They're invisible right now. I actually have some already, but I make car coasters. They fit in your cup holders. I'm gonna be making mouse pads with the bigger circles. And I'm also gonna be making like a cute little picture frame. So if you have a special picture, you can frame it in a little rug frame. All right. What jumpers? What jumpers? I make rugs. I make hoodies. And I do yarn paintings. Yay! So make sure you like and subscribe and follow Confidential Goods on Instagram. And then you can follow my TikTok, which is just the same, Ashlee Tuck. This is made completely out of yarn. This is a local pickup. I love doing custom orders for people, so that's what I've been doing the last 2 months. Very grateful. In the midst of just trying to prepare for the markets that I've been going to. So if you go on the community tab page, you'll see all the markets I've been doing. Yeah. So I just finished this one. Y'all come pick up y'all art. I made a palm tree rug. Anytime y'all get a rug made from me, you get a business card and some rug care instructions. You get a custom bow. Okay, Confidential Goods. And I do everything down to the tag. So the tags says confidential goods. I know the light's in the way, the sun. Good morning. This is a local pickup as well. Come get your orders. I have, so the next custom I'm going to be doing is a corset. Just finished this hoodie. We're moving on to the corset. I'm usually working on 2 projects at once, so that's why we'll be working on that frame, and I can finally get back to punch needling. I'm congested. So thank you for bearing with me. Thank y'all for being here. There will be funny videos on the Tickety Talk, Ashlee Tuck, same name as this YouTube channel. If you want something custom made, you can see it be made live. I always go live for the art that I make here. And you'll see like maybe a little snippet video on the TikTok, the clock app, as people call it. If you want a custom, you can email me. Please email me so it doesn't go to spam in the messenger page or whatever on Facebook or Instagram. Sometimes that's spammy. So email me, shopconfidentialgoods@gmail.com, and then that's how we can exchange photos and personal information safely. If I need to get your mailing address, etc., stuff like that. I don't like doing it through Messenger. So email shopconfidentialgoods@gmail.com for custom clothes, custom rugs, custom artwork, and it's all made with these hands. So thank you for being here. The website will be up soon. I really need to get some orders because now I need to go on a monthly plan with the website. I did pay in full last year and then they increased their prices, so I'm gonna have to go on a monthly thing. If you see anything on the Instagram page, it is available. You can just send me a message and then we can start emailing, and I'll just be sending out invoices with mailing addresses and stuff. I ship priority. So I'm going to be shipping this through USPS. Everything gets shipped in like poly mailers. USPS for smaller stuff, which is priority. Otherwise, if you get like a rug or something huge, yes. I ship through UPS, so it'll fit in a different box. I gotta modify. The corset, she needs to either buy it or drop it off. She hasn't dropped it off to me yet, but I will be trying to go live within this little hour I get of time. Yeah. I'm very congested. This cold needs to go away, bro. But thank y'all for being here. I hope you have an amazing Monday. Stay productive, be kind, and eat well. Bye.